Hey up, how you doing? Welcome. So tonight we have got some beer sent to me from the absolute legend that is Mr. Martin Bailey. YouTube made by Martin. Brewery Ale Chemist. So if you've not heard of Martin before, where have you been? Where have you been? Get over. I'll leave a link in the channel. Absolutely, definitely you will have done. At the Boathouse in Sheffield, does lots of things over the years. Absolutely amazing. 3 lots of brew kits at the moment. I think he's got different sizes. The kit that he used to brew on, a pilot kit and a big kit, because he's just got all the paperwork done. I think he's got all the paperwork done to go commercial. Now he's starting up a club, and I think a lot of it's going to be sold in the club. But he is canning, and he's just started canning, I guess, to sell, and he sent some to me to try. Now this is a bit of a investigative sort of video. I think it's the idea of this was, I think he sent 5 or 6 cases of 6 out with this. So pause if you want to read it. This is not actually generally about the beer so much. This is about the canning process and has it worked to how he wants it to work. The idea of it is we get to try the beer, we're lucky enough to have it sent to us, and he just wants a bit of feedback. So I have decided to do the feedback. He hasn't asked how to get the feedback. Send him a note, a text, messenger, email, whatever, but I'm going to do it on video. So my plan is to, all 6 beers, drink them, obviously. And there's going to be a process for this. We're going to read about the beer, just a little bit of stuff we've got about the beer. We're going to open the beer. We're going to pour the beer. We're going to have a look at the beer. So we're going to look at the clarity, the colour and the carbonation, because that's the sort of thing he wants to know. Okay? And then I'm going to have a little drink of it. This isn't going to be about a tasting video about the beers. This is about documenting for Martin so he can see each beer that he sent out, what he needs to see and what he needs to learn about it. You know, he's trying to get this right, and you know, he was good enough to send these out, and that's from the gist of things, that's the things he wants to see. But on this video I'm going to do one after each other in that order of appearance, so there's some uniformity to it. And yeah, hopefully that will help him. If he ever needs to go back on it, he can go back on one video and look at everything he needs to know. That's just how I've decided to do it, instead of sending emails or texts or anything like that. I'm going to do it on videography form, visualise it for him so he can get the whole experience like he's with me. So thank you, Martin, for thinking about me and sending the beers. You know how I feel about people sending me beers. I'm going to try and not make this too long, so I'm going to have to do this over a few nights, obviously. Quite a few, probably, maybe. And I'm just going to stitch them all together. Like I said, some of the beers I've got my eye on, I might do a separate tasting video, but it'll be a completely different thing, different video. We are going to do this, open each can on camera, go through that, so Martin's got a point of reference. And we're starting off tonight with I'm also going to use the same glass. I'm not going to go glass specific. So that glass is going to be the glass for all of the beers, unless I forget and mess it up. Temperature. I didn't know what to do about temperature, I've got to be honest. It's December, beginning of December here in the garage. It's about 7 degrees at the minute in here. I've got a thermometer. Now I don't know whether I just might chill the lager down a bit in the fridge and take it out a bit before. I don't know. I don't know if the temperatures need to be all the same or not, but it's cold enough for all these beers in here. It's probably a bit cold for this bitter. And I know he's changed carbonation for styles, so I'm just going to leave them in here. Like I say, the lager might just get a bit of a chill. I'll keep you updated on that. You'll know when I've done it. So the first one up is Barney's number 3. Now this is a title in progress. It's a heritage bitter, 440ml can, 4.46% ABV. It's can. So we've got reference numbers on here so we can reference back to it. So I'm going to say the can number of and the batch number on each beer we do as well. I'm hoping this video isn't going to be massively long and no one's interested. So I am going to try and keep this pretty short, okay? So this is can 2 of 30, batch 23C006, vegan friendly, allergens barley. So let's listen to it for a start, shall we? I hope this works. I hope I'm not... You know what I'm like? When people send beer and I'm videoing it and I'm going, oh, I hope I get this right and I hope it records and I hope the sound works, because if it doesn't, that'll be the whole... No, I was going to take pictures and then just write a bit of each beer down below and then send it to him each time, which would have been safer, wouldn't it? But no, let's just get on with it. Right, let's have a listen. Bit of a hiss, bit of smoke. Let's have a pour. Just going to leave a bit in the bottom. Pour that in a minute. So, clarity is absolutely incredible. Look at that. The colour is beautiful. It's got a lovely head. And the carbonation is streaming up the glass. Did I go nucleated or did I not go nucleated? I went nucleated, but I don't know. Like I say, I'm not doing different for different styles. Anyway, so there we are, Martin. There's the first one. Clarity's beautiful. You decide how you like the carbonation to be. I don't mind that. Lovely, and the head is beautiful. Yeah. I'm 7 minutes in already. I'm going to do an outro at the end of these as well, I think. So what we'll do is we'll get on with this. Over the next few days and weeks, we will drink some beer. Then we'll have another little chat about Martin, I think. Why not? So, first one up, bitter. It's malty and lovely. Oh, really nice mouthfeel. That is absolute stunner. Just poured the rest of the can in. I was a bit nervous about doing this bit. All the cans in. The clarity is still absolutely bob on. So I've already messed up. Uniformity, did I say? I didn't read about the beer, did I? You're going to have to cut me some slack here, guys, because this could go very wrong. Right, so I'm going to add in about the beer. So this one is Barney's number 3. Another working title name in the quest for a house bitter. A patient collaboration brew based around an old bitter recipe, but using the Harvey Sussex 1 yeast. Next one. Barry 3 Hazy Pale Motueka Riwaka Nelson Sauvin. It's at 4.15% ABV. It's can 11 of 24. Batch 23C002. Talk about the beer. Off the sheet, before I forget, shall we? Barry 3. Barry is a working title name given to experimental pales. This one, a patient collaboration recipe, is soft and gentle with very subtle dry hopping. So the one we've just done in this one haven't got proper names yet. Let's go with the hiss. There was smoke. Look at that. Let's go to the pour. I'm loving this. This is fantastic. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to pour most of it in, then we're going to have a look at that, and then I'm going to put the rest of it in. So here we go. There's the colour. There's the head. There is the carbonation. There, ladies and gentlemen, is the beer in the glass. Oh, smells fruity to me. Smells fruity to me. Have I missed anything? Are we on track? Are we on track? I'm excited about this. Oh my goodness me. Beautiful. Beautiful medium to light mouthfeel. It's medium sort of mouthfeel. Carbonation. Oh, fruity. Anyway, we're not doing tasting, are we? We're doing it for a different reason. So there, the beer in the glass, Martin. Absolutely beautiful. We'll chuck that in. Don't think it makes any difference. That make no difference, does it? This one is a bit hazy. Beautiful colour. Great head. Sticking around. Pillowy. Fruity. Carbonation. Streaming up the glass. If I brew that, I'd be a very happy boy. Next one is the Lawless Lager. It's 3 degrees in here. It's snowing outside. What else could we fancy? Right, Lawless Lager. An experiment based with pure reverse osmosis water, Bohemian Pilsner malt and SARS hops. That's all. Traditionally Reinheitsgebot. Reinheitsgebot. Coming in at 3.35% of the ABV. Can 7 of 26. Batch 23 C004. Leave that there. So there's the pour. Clarity is absolutely outstanding. Carbonation streaming up the glass as it should be, with a nice fluffy white head. So that is the Lawless Lager. Oh, malty. So, as always, last bit in, see what happens. No change in clarity. Carbonation lovely. I'm going to go and enjoy this. Next one up is the lemon tart. So, are you ready? Can 8 of 26. Batch 23 C008. Lovely. Ooh. Right then, a mixed fermentation brew, partly from a spontaneous fermentation, lambic style, rested on lemon zest at the end of fermentation. I am loving these black cans. I am loving it. Right then, you ready? Hang on. X off. Ooh. Here we go. There is the clarity, the colour, the head, the carbonation in the glass. Ooh, 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 ooh. What ABV is this coming in at, ladies and gentlemen? 3.8% of the ABV. Oh, blooming heck. Look at that colour. I don't think I've ever had a lambic. Blooming heck. Right, as always, last bit in. Does it change clarity? The answer is absolutely not. Oh, lemony with a really nice mouthfeel. Spontaneous fermentation. Blooming heck, that's good. It's a little bit tart, but I thought this might be really quite tart. But it ain't. It absolutely isn't. It's lovely and dry. Makes you go, oh, go on, I want a bit more of that bad boy. And you can do because of the ABV, can't you? Anyway, there you go. Hey up, how we doing? Next one up is a Blackberry Vice. Can, are you ready? Can 9 of 15, batch 23, C001. So what's Martin say about this one then? Blackberry Vice, made with blackberries from the little meadow behind Ripon Street in Sheffield, which features in many of my walks with Marley videos. Love blackberries. There she is, in the glass. Lovely, beautiful colour, nice and clear. Clean a bit to the glass there, that's my fault. Carbonation absolutely streaming up that glass with a lovely white. A fluffy head. You ready? Oh my goodness. So, this is coming in at 4.2%, and it's his very first canning trial. So there you go, the beer in the glass. That is lovely and refreshing. It smells a bit tart. Oh. It's got a bit of lemony in it, I think. Oh, anyway, that is beautiful again. Beautiful. Blackberry yumminess. Now, hang on. We do this, don't we? Last bit, ink glass. Might have given it a bit of a cloud. It has, look, hasn't it? A little bit of a cloud that's given it, but still decent. One to go. Just one to go. There's a reason I've saved this till last. Rhubarb smoothie IPA. Now, I absolutely love a smoothie IPA. And if it's got rhubarb in it, my dad used to grow rhubarb. I used to go pick it, and well, my granddad did as well. And then we used to make crumble with lashings and lashings of sugar. But I'm a bit scared, I've got to be honest. I'm a bit apprehensive, because this is sitting at 8.9 of the ABV. So I need to do it before any other beer to do it justice. But then I don't know where the rest of the night's going to go, and I am now off. So I am not working for a few days. And then today, I'm scared. Anyway, next one up. Absolutely outstanding. Absolutely incredible. Deliciously beautiful. Absolutely deliciously beautiful. Are we ready for the finale? It's a sad day for me. The last one. Oh my goodness. So, and it's the one, as I've just said on the last video, I've left till last. I've been putting it off a little bit just because of the ABV. So we've got a rhubarby smoothie IPA coming in at 8.9% of the ABV. Let's have a read, shall we? Right. Rhubarb double IPA experiment using lactose to soften the harsh alcohol burn. This is the only non-vegan beer I have produced. Right, so it is. Are you ready? Can 3 of 28. Batch number 23C007. Now, as I just said, I love rhubarb. I love smoothie IPAs. So unless something's gone wrong with the process here, this one is absolutely in the bag before we even get it in the glass. Right up my street. If this was about 5%, I know it wouldn't be a double, so if it was just a smoothie IPA, rhubarb smoothie IPA at 5%, proper right up my street. I'm going to go steady with this. I'm just going to spend a bit of time after I've done this video enjoying it. the beer in the glass. Carbonation. It's got a hint, hasn't it? It's got a hint, nice. White head, not. I thought that might be a bit pinker. I'm really scared. Shall we? Last bit. Has that changed anything? That has changed nothing. Absolutely. That canning process to me, Mr. Bailey, is absolutely tippity-toppity. The cans got to me in decent order. Really minor little dentaroonies now and again. Decent order. The beer has travelled absolutely amazingly because I'm not blowing smoke up your bum, Martin, because I don't need to, because I've drunk the beers and you've already given them to me. You know I'm a massive fan of yours anyway. You know I am. Absolutely tip-top quality brewing. All of these beers, genuinely, absolutely, hand on heart, thoroughly enjoyed them. Absolutely incredible, beautiful, all in the different ways. Seriously, I've so enjoyed. I mean, I would pay decent money for them. I honestly really would. Absolutely tip-top quality. Thoroughly enjoyed them. This one with a hint of rhubarb. It's smooth. It has. I can still taste a bit of that alcohol in there. But I'm going to, because I'm really sensitive, because I am a proper wuss. Steady, lower A. I just don't drink high A. I like a Trappist. I do like but they can, you know, now and again I treat myself to a nice little Trappist. I sit there and sup in the appropriate glass and really enjoy it. I feel that warmth. This alcohol, I can taste the alcohol. I'm going to taste the alcohol. But I think you're right, that lactose has probably smoothed out. Some people don't like lactose in beers, but you put it in the beers that it's supposed to be in. A smoothie, deeper, is supposed to have lactose in it, hasn't it? It's done its job, I think. Smooth, beautiful mouthfeel to this. It looks absolutely incredible in the glass. Lovely aroma to it. As we said, this isn't a big tasting video, and I don't know how long this is going to be, this video, at the moment. But it doesn't matter. I wanted to put it all in one place. I hope it's done the job that it's supposed to for you, Martin. I have absolutely loved the beers, as I said. A genuinely, absolutely fantastic brewing. Incredible. It's beautifully smooth and rich and delicious and decadent. Beautiful again. I'm stunning. I don't know what to say. Again, like I've said, when people send me beer, it always blows me away. Absolutely every time. Because, you know, as I've said before, people thinking of me, sending me beer, you know, it just astounds me. It really does. So thank you, Martin. Please, anybody that hasn't seen his channel, please do go and support him. He has some cans on the website. I don't know if he still will have or what's going to happen in the future, because you might be watching this video 6 months down the line and who knows what he's going to be doing then. So, great content. I've followed him for years and I love. He did some boating stuff. He made some rings. He's done absolutely lots of brewing. Done absolutely all sorts of stuff. Some vehicles. I mean, incredible. All round entertaining, fantastic stuff. I met him in person once and yeah, lovely man. He does so much. Go follow his story. He does lots and lots of things he worked for the NHS like me originally. He does things for cancer charities and workshops, and it's just a giving person. Absolutely lovely man, and he can rock a sandal. So that's it, that is the end. They've all been drunk. The first canning run, and I have some Murgy Straight from Four Priests, first bottles from the first bottling run. I'm going to keep them. I need to get a shelf up because first canning run, first bottling run, I need to keep this. This cannot go in the bin. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to have them somewhere when I get a more appropriate place to put them up. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Something a little bit different. More scientific and informative-y, wasn't it? I hope it's done what it's wanted to do for you, Martin. I mean, there hasn't been a problem with anything, with any of the beers. The brewing process is amazing. Standard. Was expecting that because you know what you're doing. The postage and the packaging came to me great quality, in good nick, no problems there. They've travelled in the cans. We've had no off flavours or smells from that canning process, so they're done properly. The carbonation stayed in the cans lovely. The beers have been lovely and clear all the way through. Like I said, I like dropping that last bit in. Pour the beer and then I drop the last bit in, just so you know if you've got anything in the bottom sat there, don't you know? And the product, well, like I said, I would pay good money for any of those beers. Absolutely outstanding. This video is going to be long enough, so I'm going to go now. But I do want to give a heartfelt thank you, Mr. Martin Bailey, for sending these beers. For putting so much love into what you do always. And just for being an incredible brewer and giving me the opportunity to taste what you do. I really appreciate you. And I'm sure a lot of other people do too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Like, subscribe and hit